U.S. The potential shutdown is triggered by Trump's rejection of the spending measure. Donald Trump on Wednesday urged Republicans to reject a bipartisan proposal that was designed to prevent a government shutdown, causing a tumult in Congress as legislators prepare to return home for the holiday season. Speaker Mike Johnson and Republicans are obligated to negotiate a new agreement or risk a shutdown when federal funding expires on Friday, as a result of the about-face. On Wednesday, Trump and his successor, J.D. Vance, issued a statement that urged Republicans to be smart and tough. The statement stated that any concessions would be perceived as a betrayal of our country if the Democrats threaten to close down the government unless we provide them with everything they desire. Democrats were enraged by Trump's most recent action, which involved proposing to raise the debt limit in order to prevent a crisis, despite the fact that his party has consistently opposed this measure. In a post on Truth Social, Trump subsequently threatened the political fortunes of Republicans who failed to heed his warnings, stating, "Any Republican that would be so stupid as to do this should, and will, be primaried. You violate it, you own the consequences." Democrats. Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic House Minority Leader, stated, "House Republicans have been instructed to shut down the government and inflict harm on the working people they purport to support." He also stated, "If you violate the bipartisan agreement, you are responsible for the repercussions that ensue." Right-wing lawmakers and billionaire Trump financier and unelected government influencer Elon Musk were already menacing any Republicans who dared work with Democrats to keep the government functioning before Trump chimed in, and GOP support for the measure was already beginning to falter. Musk, who was appointed by Trump to lead the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, which would, among other things, grant the world's wealthiest individual the authority to reduce funding for government oversight and regulation, wrote on X, the social media platform he owns, that any member of the House or the Senate who votes for this outrageous spending bill deserves to be voted out in 2 years. The current continuing resolution, or CR, would provisionally extend funding until March 14, 2025. The action is essential due to the fact that legislators were unable to enact legislation that would ensure the smooth operation of the system during their tenure. In his blunt criticism of the most recent example of Republican brinksmanship, Democratic Representative Jamie Raskin of Maryland stated that this is the result of an oligarchy of a handful of wealthy individuals running everything, and everyone is supposed to live in fear of them, and their wealth becomes an instrument of power over everything. In what ways could Elon Musk benefit from a position in Trump's cabinet?